Apocalypse 101, your first weeks of survival, try not to die. Alright, the world just ended. No warning, no prep time. 1 second, everything was normal. The next? Pure, unfiltered chaos. No more police. No hospitals. No electricity. And people? They're already losing their minds. So, how do you survive the first few weeks? Step 1, accept reality fast. The people waiting for the government to fix things? They'll be dead by next week. The people who think things will go back to normal soon? They're next. The power isn't coming back. The grocery stores are already empty. The police won't save you. Help isn't coming. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you start surviving. Step 2, secure water, or die in 3 days. Water is priority number 1. You can go weeks without food. Without water, you'll be dead in 3 days. Do this immediately. White heavy checkmark, fill everything with water. Sink still work? Fill your bathtub, pots, bottles, every container you own. White heavy checkmark, collect rainwater. Set out buckets, trash cans, anything that can hold water. White heavy checkmark, know where to find more. Streams, rivers, lakes, but always boil or filter before drinking. If you don't have a clean water source, you're already on borrowed time. Step 3, eat smart or starve later. White heavy checkmark, fridge first. Eat everything perishable before it spoils. White heavy checkmark, can food equals gold. If you have it, ration it. If you don't, start scavenging. White heavy checkmark, hunting, fishing, foraging. If you don't know how, learn quickly. White heavy checkmark, avoid grocery stores. They were looted day 1. It's a death trap now. People who don't think ahead will be eating rats in a month. Step 4, weapons, because people are the real threat. Zombies, nukes, EMPs, whatever started this. Doesn't matter. Because your biggest threat right now, other survivors. White heavy checkmark, if you have a weapon, keep it close. Gun, great, but ammo runs out. White heavy checkmark, melee weapons. A bat, a crowbar, a machete, all silent, all effective. White heavy checkmark, no weapon. Make one. A damn sharpened broomstick is better than nothing. Nice people, die first. Step 5, lock down your shelter. You have food and water? Good. Now keep it. White heavy checkmark, lock your doors. If your home looks abandoned, people will pass it by. White heavy checkmark, cover your windows. No one should know you have supplies. White heavy checkmark, keep quiet. If you're blasting music, cooking up a feast, you're advertising your resources. If people think you have food, they'll come take it. Step 6, fire is your best friend and worst enemy. You need warmth, cooking, water purification. Fire is life, but use it wrong, and you'll attract the wrong kind of attention. White heavy checkmark, use small, controlled fires. No bonfires, no massive smoke signals. White heavy checkmark, cover the light at night. Don't let people see your fire from miles away. White heavy checkmark, if you can cook inside. The less people see, the safer you are. Step 7, avoid crowds, or get yourself killed. People panic. People get desperate. And desperate people do horrible things. White heavy checkmark, stay away from cities. If you're still in one, get out now. White heavy checkmark, avoid big groups. Trust only who you must. White heavy checkmark, if you see chaos, walk the other way. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the danger. Step 8, sleep smart, because someone's always watching. You sleep too long, you wake up with a knife at your throat. White heavy checkmark, never sleep unguarded. If you're alone, sleep in a hidden spot. White heavy checkmark, if in a group, take shifts. Someone always keeps watch. White heavy checkmark, don't sleep where you store your food. If someone finds one, they find both. You get complacent, you get robbed, or worse. Step 9, stay moving, or fortify hard. What's the plan? Stay put, or keep moving. If you have resources and security, stay and defend. If your area is dangerous, pack light and leave. But never stay in one place too long if people know where you are. Step 10, stop thinking short term. This is survival now. You made it 1 week, but the weak are starting to die off. The longer you survive, the harder it gets. White heavy checkmark, find renewable food sources. Fishing, trapping, foraging, you need something sustainable. White heavy checkmark, think long term. You're not waiting for rescue. You're building a new life. White heavy checkmark, prepare for the worst. Winter raiders, disease. If you're not ready, you won't make it. So tell me Reddit, you made it through week 1. The real threats are just getting started. Are you leading a group? Hiding in the woods? Or are you just another skull on the roadside? Smiling face with horns, fire.